Hi, everybody. Django, come here. Django is my little puppa. Hi, everyone. Look, it's Django. He's just so sweet. Just so sweet. I love him so much. Django. Django, do you know how much I love you? You can't possibly know because there are no words in the human language to express that kind of love. I can do that all day. But I can feel you recoiling. So, hi, Alan. No, Alan's over here. Okay, I'm sorry about the distraction. Hello, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. I'm very excited about sharing this with you. I got a package today. It is something I have wanted for a really long time, and now I have my hands on one. I just never saw it for sale or anything. So I opened the package already. So, and I took the box out. And it comes with a little stand, just a cheap plastic stand, but it'll be able to handle it. And what did I get? The Lament configuration. It's a puzzle box from Hellraiser, and it functions. So there have been literally at least 11 movies made about why we shouldn't mess with this. So hopefully hooks and chains don't fly out of the wall and Cenobites don't walk in. You know what I always thought? Because, you know, the Cenobites, that's what the monsters in Hellraiser, the Hellraiser movies are called, you know, like Pinhead and his buddies. I always thought, it probably wouldn't be family friendly, but I always thought they should do a collab. Hey, don't do that, Django. I always thought they should do a collab with Cenobuns and make little miniature Cenobites and serve them inside a box that has this design on it. I know it's like, wouldn't, like if they had a big Hellraiser movie coming out that they had to promote. I don't know, maybe not that great of an idea. I would have bought them. I've never had a Cinnabon in my life, but I would go for that just to get the box. But anyway, so here we go. We have this again, literally at least 11 movies made, you know, showing exactly why we shouldn't do this. And those movies scare the bejeebies out of me. They really do. And I know they're silly after a certain point. They're just silly, but I love them and they scare me. Hellraiser 2 and 3 genuinely scared me. They scared me. So my brother took me to see, I think it was Hellraiser 3 at the theater. And I was just, when we left, I was just like, what's that? What's that? What's that? He's coming. So, I've always thought of Pinhead as one of the greatest modern movie monsters and just a favorite of mine, and he terrifies me. And Doug Bradley, who is the Pinhead, was at Spooky Empire. I don't think it was the last time I went. I think it was the time before that. And super duper nice man. You would never think that he had pins in his head and did terrible things to people. No, super nice man. And he was just walking around willy-nilly while we were lined up waiting to go in. And he was like making videos and no one seemed to realize who he was. He was like taking a video of the line with his camera and no one, or his phone, and no one seemed to know who he was. And I was like, hi. And he was like, hello. And he told him, Eric, she's so friendly. And I'm like, really, I'm not. It's just, I love you so much. You were the source of many a bad dream of mine, but still love you. But anyway, here it is, and we're supposed to be able to take it apart. And oh, it seems to be moving for me a little bit. Okay, here we go. So again, literally 11 movies on why we shouldn't be messing with this. But now it doesn't do all the things the puzzle box in the movies does, you know. I really don't think I'm going to summon any Cenobites with this. But here we go. And then to summon the Cenobites, you give it a little one turn like that. And that's supposed to Some in the Cenobites. It would be so funny if I had little miniature cinnamon buns right now and I went, oh my God, it worked. But anyway, I guess that wouldn't be that funny. But yeah, there it is. That's the, that's all it does. You just, then you want to make sure you line it up nice and neat. And then you just put it on the stand. And it's kind of heavy, like I could lob this at someone's face and probably break their nose. There it is. I think I like it like that. And then we'll just set it up somewhere. I love it so much. Don't y'all love it? I mean, if you're not into horror, and I know some of you aren't, it probably won't do it for you, but I just love it. I love how it looks when you, it's just, this is just a delight. This is delightful. I love it. 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 It's so fun. I can't wait for Eric to get home so he could see it too. But I gotta make sure it's lined up. But yeah, isn't it cool? I love the Hellraiser movies. And the original book, the Hellbound Heart. Well, I think it was a short story. It was a really long time ago when I read it, but I think it was a short story. I'll have to ask Eric. But it's just, when I first saw Hellraiser, I don't know, I didn't really know what to expect. I remember, because back then previews were pretty light. Like, I think I remember when I saw A Nightmare on Elm Street, the preview for that, and saw the part where he's coming down the alley and has the really long arms, and it looks ridiculous. Like, looking at it in my head, thinking about it in my head, I'm like, that's not scary, that's stupid looking. But when you're 14 years old and you're watching a preview late at night, or a movie trailer, or whatever we called it back then, it's horrifying. And even now, I tried to watch the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I really didn't think it scared me that bad, but I was watching the original Nightmare on Elm Street maybe a couple months ago, and I had to turn it off. I couldn't handle it. Like, and it was even before Tina got killed. It was amidst her dream where she does end up getting killed. When he turned the corner with the long arms like that, I was like, I can't watch this. Why do people do this to themselves? I don't get it. But I do it every time because I love horror movies. But I turned it off. I'm like, I'm not doing this. And the thing was, if I don't think I'm going to do it, guys, I'm not that arrogant. But if I get to 10,000 subscribers by the beginning of the Halloween season of whatever year, so, for example, if by August 1st, because that is when the theme park Halloween season starts, actually it's like at the end of September or at the end of July now, but if by August 1st I was to have 10,000 subscribers, I was going to go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Florida and vlog it for y'all, because you might get a kick out of what a chicken I am at things like this. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get there. So it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't look like I'm going to make it my way there this year. So just because it's not going to work out, because we have so many other things going on. But I gotta look, if they ever done a Hellraiser house, I don't think they have. They should. They should get a hold of that IP and see if they could do that. 'Cause that would scare the pee out of me, but I would also go to it. I would. And the thing about Halloween Horror Nights, I know they can't touch you. I know it's not real, but I don't like being startled. There's that. And now there are people that say they follow you into the bathroom and you don't get any breaks from it, but you do. It's, you know, unless they're breaking the rules, which monsters are rule breakers. But yeah, when I saw the first Hellraiser, I was captivated and terrified. Plus, it was kind of a little sexually charged, and I was watching it with my dad. So I'm like, I don't want to watch this with my dad. But anyway, pretty scary stuff. But yeah, I got this. And I know, like, my more religious subscribers, which I don't think I have any super uber religious subscribers. I might. And that's totally fine. I respect you and love you. That this is not a jab at you. If anything, this is me acknowledging your feelings. This may not be fun for you, and I get that. But it's fun for me. I love it. I love it. I wish that, you know what I was watching the other day? I was watching the first episode ever of The Twilight Zone, and I was like, I love this show. I should just watch them all. But do y'all know the episode, the Boogeyman episode of The Twilight Zone? I think it was in the more recent episodes, the one where that was hosted by Forrest Whitaker. I think it was Forrest Whitaker. But the Boogeyman episode where the kid has this boogeyman that lives in his closet or under his bed or whatever. And but then he's visited by another kid's boogeyman, and he's like, I thought you weren't going to help me. And that boogeyman was like, well, I'm not your boogeyman. I'm this other kid's boogeyman. So, you know, screw you, whatever. But I love this so much. I can't wait to show Eric my new toy. I can't wait to show Eric my new toy. All right. Well, I guess that's it for this video. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm sorry if you're offended by it. I know it's not everybody's thing, but I love it. And I'm going to find a nice place to display it. Maybe next to my Madame Leota. So, did I show y'all my Madame Leota? Let me show y'all my Madame Leota, just in case I haven't. So there is this horror shop in Orlando called Atomic Horror, and they have the coolest things. I get something every time I go there. Marshall always likes to go there and get like a t-shirt. I'll get like a Godzilla t-shirt or something. But I got this. It's Madame Leota, and she needed batteries. I'm trying to find the button to push now. There's the button to push. Oh, here it is. Okay. And I'm gonna turn this light out so you can see it when I push the button.
Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing a bell.
Ooh, straight from the ride. It's a quote straight from the ride. Does it look better this way?
Serpents
Let's see.
and spiders,
I don't think it
tail
matters.
of a rat, call in the spirits
Wherever you're at. Love her. But anyway,
Rap on a table.
there's one more.
It's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond.
Okay, turn this turn back on. So we're going to, and it came with a teeny tiny little spell book, Madame Leota spell book from Regions Beyond. It's teeny tiny. It's so cute. And then it just has like haunted mansion-y related stuff. There's a spell to bid final farewell. And then about the Haunted Mansion in Madame Leota. Let's read this, shall we? If you're a Disney fan, you're probably a Haunted Mansion fan. And if you're not a Disney fan, you might not know about the Haunted Mansion at all, and shame on you. But it says about the Haunted Mansion in Madame Leota. The Haunted Mansion theme park attraction opened at Disneyland in Anaheim, California on August 9th, 1969. Madame Leota's treasured grimoire, often referred to as her spell book, is displayed within the Haunted Mansion of Disneyland in California, the Magic Kingdom in Florida, and Tokyo Disneyland. The pages 1312 through 1313 of Madame Leota's spellbook are visible on the Haunted Mansion ride. The pages chosen not only have an acknowledgement of the number's unlucky superstition, but also calls to two other Disney nods. Disneyland's address is 1313 Harbor Boulevard, and the number 1313 serves as a coded tribute to Mickey Mouse, with 13 representing M, the 13th letter of the alphabet, or MM, for Mickey Mouse. Madame Leota, whose ghostly head appears inside a crystal ball at Disney's Haunted Mansion, is voiced by Eleanor Audley. She also voiced Maleficent in the film Sleeping Beauty and Lady Tremaine in Cinderella. The face that appears in the crystal ball is a former Disney Imagineer, Leota Toombs. The character of Madame Leota was named after her. At the Haunted Mansion ride's conclusion, a small figure, the Ghostess, sometimes called Little Leota, beckons guests with a "Hurry back, hurry back." The face and voice of the ghostly farewell belong to Leota Toombs as well. Kim Irvin, Leota Toombs' daughter, followed in her mother's spectral footsteps by reprising the role of Madame Leota for special events such as the Haunted Mansion's holiday overlay, Haunted Mansion Holiday, continuing the ethereal family legacy. And there's the little gravestone, and those eyes, at least at the Magic Kingdom, I don't know if at the other parks, but her eyes will open and be like, hey. I mean, she doesn't say hey, but they move around. But yeah, it's just a cute little book with some spells and whatnot in it. So anyway, back to the point of this video. I think we'll park this guy next to her or something. So my home is becoming a little museum, I swear. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye!